folks, out again. This field that I'm in at the moment was one of the first fields I actually detected on, so it's been under crop and it's had oats in it. It's just been harvested, so I've still got quite a bit of straw left on the ground, so I'm sort of going in between the lines. Hopefully my son will be joining me at some point, probably more like lunchtime today, I think. He's only been out with me once before. This is my youngest son, David, or Dave, as I should call him. So hopefully he'll be joining me later on, yeah. So fingers crossed we can find something today. Right, I've got a little signal down here. I've cut round it, as you can see. It's only reading 7, so it may not be anything good. I'll flip the soil out and show you what we find. Right, I've just flipped the soil over. I think I can see it. Yeah, doesn't look like anything particularly good, really. So it's not a fantastic start, but yeah, just a little bit of copper. But I mean, at a 7 signal, you have to dig that. I mean, it could easily have been, I don't know, a cut quarter hammer, couldn't it? So, got to dig these signals. Right, I've just had a little 17 signal, and there she is. It was just under the surface, just here. And we've got a little pistol ball. We all find these, don't we? I had another 17 signal down here. Only 2 or 3 inches deep, but one that was certainly diggable. And it turns out to be this tiny little, I think it's the remains of a button, a little copper button, I think. You can just see where the shank would have been in the back. Yeah, probably fairly old. Right, so I had a little 13 signal down here, tiny little thing. Looks like it's probably a button or cufflink or something or other. I just rubbed it with a bit of foil because I thought it might have been silver, but I didn't get a smell off it, but it has certainly brightened it up. So I'm not sure. Yeah, interesting little find though. We're joined by David, my son, now. He's come out with a Garrett AT Pro, so he's here for a couple of hours. So let's hope we can find something. 15 signal, just under the surface, and it's a little button. It's one of the general military service buttons. So that'll be the lion and the unicorn. Missing the back. It's a shame, but never mind. Still a nice little find. Cracking signal. I'm still working my way across the stubble. Our David is up there somewhere, I think. Hope he's having some luck. Got a little 16, 17 signal down here. You'll just see an edge. I don't know if it's a button or is it a coin, or is it neither. Oh, it looks like a coin. Another very warm one, I'm afraid. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not seeing much of that at all. Sorry for the wind noise, guys, it's quite blustery down here. No, I can't see anything on that at the moment, I'm afraid. This is a bit of a curious one. It came in at about 16, 17. Actually, no, it's slightly higher, up to 19, but it's due to the shape of it, it was jumping around a bit. It seems to be made out of lead, but it's got an iron core, or at least a piece of iron stuck in the top of it. So what's that, guys? That's a first for me, is that one, whatever that is. I don't know whether it was some sort of weight or something. It's a bit of a strange shape though. I don't know. 11, 12 signal. A brief moment of excitement when I saw the other side of it, but sorry, it's just a shiny button. Not to worry, at least we're finding stuff. It's fairly quiet down this side of the field because we're a fair way from the farm actually. I don't think David's had much luck yet, unfortunately, so we'll keep the fingers crossed. I hope he finds something nice. I've just had a little 9 signal down here, 5 inches deep thereabouts. Then we've got a little Georgia 6, I think. Oops, sorry, there you go. Yeah, Georgia 6 sixpence, 1947. So no silver, unfortunately. That should clean up though. Might be a bit pink when I finish with it. They often turn out quite pink, these ones, these Kirby nickel coins. At least they do when I clean them anyway. So if anyone's got any tips now to get them silver looking again, I'll be very grateful. Yeah, that's okay. Another coin. I had an 18 signal down here, quite shallow as you can see, a couple of inches, and it's a very squashed coin. Looks like it's been steamrolled. Very worn as well. Back's quite crusty. I don't know, I'm suspecting it's probably not that old. I think I can just see a bust facing left, but I don't think it's Victoria. So I'm wondering if that could be an Edward V perhaps. In a bit of a state though, isn't it? What's up with David? Dave? And it looks like I think we've got his first Roman, first ever Roman. Which is fantastic.
Hopefully.
Hey?
Hopefully it is.
That's definitely Roman. Definitely. I don't know who it is, but oh, that's great. That's nice detail on that, facing left. I don't know much about Romans, but the ones I found, they've all been Constantines from about 300, 400 AD. So that's about 1600, 1700 years old. Oh no, there's some on the back as well. I'm not going to rub it out. Let me get a toothbrush on that, David. You just cup hold of that a second. Bring you back in. Now we're giving it a little bit of a wash and see if any detail comes out. Yeah. Just get out the wind.
That's a nice face.
Fantastic.
Very pretty.
It's awesome. Getting a bit light. That's it. I don't know. I couldn't ID that myself, but some good detail on that.
It is, isn't there? I'm chuffed for that.
It should be. It's really good.
There's like a square there, isn't there?
Yeah. So how deep would that have been then?
It's probably about 15 centimetres.
Yeah. Do you remember what sort of numbers you were getting?
Yeah, it was 45, between 45 and 50.
That's on the
Pro, so.
That's on the AT Pro.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well done, that man. That's made your day and my day. Good man. Some other bits that Dave's found. A couple of bits of iron there. Looks like an old shoe buckle there. Yeah, you can see there. Look, that's where the pin would have gone. Obviously, it's broken off, but yeah. So that could be 1700s thereabouts. A fair bit of age. That looks fairly modern, doesn't it?
I gave a blinding signal.
I bet you did. Yeah, yeah. I bet you did. I don't know what that is.
Is it too small for a bullet?
I think it probably is. Alright, that's what it could be. I'm not really sure. I found a few bits like that as well. They give quite a good signals, don't they?
It's quite soft.
It's quite. Could be aluminium or something, because you do find bits in this field sometimes. So Dave is having a go on the Equinox, and I'm using the AT Pro for a bit. And we just had a first coin with it. This about 5 inches deep. And this is reading 75 up to 79. So we've got a little ship halfpenny. Georgia 6, 1938. Great. That's the cleanest copper coin I've had so far. Good stuff. Right. Shallow signal here. Quite scratchy as well, but it's just a big old nail, big old copper nail. Sort of flat-sided almost. Square nail, is it? I don't know. Rounded top on it. How old do you reckon that'll be, folks? it 1800s or could it be older? Or maybe even younger. Okay, just a nail. I've just dug this little button up. It's only a button, but I'm showing it because I've had something similar before and I couldn't work out what it was. It's got quite an unusual back on it, sort of like a cage design. If you can see that actually. So rather than a loop, it's like two bits of wire going across. So sort of a cage. And it's got some sort of design on the front, and I can't work out what it is. I couldn't work out on the other button. The other button I got is a bit bigger than this one. But it's almost like an octopus. It's got like a rounded part at the bottom. And what looks a bit like tentacles going up across the top. I don't know if you can see that on the video. It's a really odd design. I'd love to know more about it, and it's quite an unusual back on it. I've only found two buttons like this, with this kind of back. Can you see the design on it there? Quite odd. Seems to be a bit of a button day for me today. Got another one here. Quite an old looking one. This is made out of lead. But I presume it's a button. It's got two little holes in it anyway. Yep. That's a little button. How old will that be, do you think? Well, David's around somewhere. He's got the Equinox done. I'm using the Garrett. So he must be having a good time anyway. Right, another shallow find here. A couple of inches, that's all. How's that for a little lead item? That's lovely, isn't it? So I don't know whether that would have been some sort of button, or well, it could be a hem weight, I suppose, but not sure. It's possible it's a hem weight. That's a nice little find, that. A lead item here. A couple of holes in it again, so probably another hem weight, just a different design, unless it's a button. I'm not sure with these really. Yeah, there's a bit of age in this field. Great stuff. David's got a bit nearer. It must be time for us to depart soon, I think. A nice afternoon. You found something?
Coin link.
Oh, brilliant.
Pretty toasted, to be honest.
Yeah, the coppers don't do very well in this. How's it looking?
Oh, sure, to be honest, it's like I say,
That's me setting the Equinox off. That could be quite old actually.
Yeah, patina on it, isn't it?
Yeah, shape of it as well. Give me specs and actually.
Yeah, sure.
It makes funny noises when you're losing your phone signal.
Oh, is that what that
on the
is?
mobile, yeah, it sets it off and goes a bit
I
crazy.
say it went crazy down there.
It's not a good reception out here.
No.
Yeah, that side's pretty much toasted, isn't it, really? So there's a disc in, there's a little dot in the middle that makes you think, could it be a button? But I don't think that is. It looks a bit too big. No, it looks like there's some sort of text along the outside edge, but can't.
And try and clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, you could give it a go, couldn't you? Can't make out what that says. No, I think it is a coin, that.
Bloody old, isn't it?
It does look old. I don't know. Right guys, that's me done. Good afternoon. It's nice to have David as company. It was good that. I'm chuffed to bits he found that Roman coin. I think he he's definitely outdone me today. He's doing well. He found a few of the coins as well. Great stuff. Let's show you the stuff that I've come up with. Okie dokie. So not too much junk today really. That was the edge of that was just sticking out of a little clump of soil, and I thought for a moment, could it be something else? But unfortunately not. Don't know what that is. Oddly shaped. Looks quite old actually. It might have been a harness mount or something. Not sure. Yeah, bits of tin alloy stuff. Bullet casing, little bits of lead. Molten whatever. Yep. And the other stuff in bits and pieces, some pistol ball. I'm not sure if they're pistol balls or whether they're just like lead shot from shotgun cartridges, I don't know. Little silvered button. That I think is an old, like a ball type button. It's very light, it's hollow by the feel of it. Yeah, what was that? Oh, the sixpence. A couple of some battered coins. Ship halfpenny there. That thing, not sure what that is. I think it was either a button or a cufflink or something or other. There's something on the back of it. Oh, it could have been where the shank was attached. I'll have to have a closer look at that. And I'm not sure what metal it is. It feels quite weighty actually. I don't know. Don't think it's silver, but it'd be nice if it was. Button with a weird design on it. Probably can't see that on there. General service button. Hem weights or buttons, I'm not sure. And that lead thing with a bit of iron going through the top of it. Strange one that. That's a tiny lead button, I think. Yeah, so we found a few bits and pieces. Not too bad, nothing terrific, but can't have great days all the time, can you? So thanks again guys, we'll catch you next time round. Bye for now.